Hi everyone, welcome back to our Fusion 360 tutorial series. Today we are diving into world of Revolve. Revolve allows us to create 3D object by rotating a 2D sketch around an axis. After explaining Revolve command in brief, I will show you how to create this wine bottle and glass in few minutes with Revolve command. So let's get started. So far, I have created some sketches and now it's time to put the Revolve command into an action. We will start by selecting the sketch we want to revolve. Then we will choose the axis around which we want to revolve our sketch. You will notice that the sketch rotates around the selected axis and creating a shape like dumbbell. While in Extrude command, it pulls the selected sketch in a specific direction, and in Revolve command, it rotates the sketch around selected axis. Let's try some other sketches. Select the Revolve command, select the sketch. Let's select the axis, this one, and you can see we can create the shape like this. If we change the axis to the bottom one, then as you can see, it will rotate the sketch about this axis and it will create some shape like this. If we select another axis, then we can get the different shape. If we take the section view, then you can see it will rotate this whole sketch around this axis that we have selected. Similar way, if we want to create some type of sphere, then we can create one semicircle type of thing and we can rotate that semicircle around the center axis. Like select that half circle profile, select the middle axis and you can make the sphere from the revolve command. Let's select the whole circle and rotate it about this axis. As you can see, it will create circular ring type of thing. If we choose the another axis, then it will create the ring about horizontal. When we activate the revolve command, you can see there are few other options from which you can play with your shape. Like you can select whether you need partial revolve with a specific angle or you need full 360-degree revolve from extend type option. Next, you have the option to select the direction of the revolve. If you choose one side, the sketch will revolve in a single direction. However, if you select two sides, you can specify two different angles for the revolve, giving you more control over the shape. The symmetric option allows for a symmetric revolve, revolving the profile evenly around the sketch. The operations available in the revolve command, such as join, cut, intersect, is doing the same functions like extrude window. If you want a detailed explanation of these operations, you can refer to my previous video on creating extrudes. In short, the join command adds material or creates a new body. The cut commands remove the material. And the intersect command creates a shape from the intersection of the existing body and the new body. That's all about creating Revolve in Fusion 360. Now we will create a wine bottle and a wine glass using Revolve command to strengthen our grip more on this powerful tool. To start with, first click on the Insert menu. After that, select the Canvas option and select the image from your computer. Select the plane on which you want to place your canvas image. Let's select the front plane. As you can see, image is placed on the front plane. Now you can change the transparency of your image or you can move, pan or rotate the image as per your need. You can also scale the image universally or scale it to any particular direction. Also, you can flip the image horizontally or vertically. You can also calibrate the image to any particular dimension. Like if you want to create 300 mm long wine bottle, then you can calibrate the image height to 300 mm by just right click on the canvas image and select the calibrate option. Select the start and end point and enter the value 300 mm. And image is automatically calibrated to 300 mm. You can also edit the other properties from the edit canvas option. Now let's create a new component. Enter the name wine bottle and click OK. Unhide the origin planes and select the front plane to create a sketch. Draw a straight line of 300 mm as a center line, making sure it aligns with the center of the bottle image. Use the sketch commands to create the half side sketch of the bottle. For curved shape, use the feed points plan command for easy tracing. Simply click one by one point on the outer edge of the image to create the curve. Use the tangent constraint to make the spline tangent to the sideline. Trim all the unused geometry. We also need to create the cap and label of the wine bottle within the same sketch. So let's make some features of the cap part. After that, draw one thin rectangle to create the cavity for the label in the same sketch, and draw a line at the top to separate the bottle and the cap sketch. Exit the sketch workspace and activate the revolve command. Select the sketch geometry and choose the axis around which you want to revolve the sketch. Your bottle is now created. Rename the created body as the bottle. Unhide the sketch from the sketch bar and revolve the upper part of the sketch with the same axis to create the cap. Remember to create this operation as a new body to keep the cap separate. Similarly, create the label using the same method. If you select the join command, it will merge with the existing bottle body. So select the new body option to create the separate body for the label. You can add materials and colors to your bottle from the appearance menu. Simply drag the selected material and apply it to the body listed in the assembly tree or directly onto the 3D geometry on the screen. Now our wine bottle is ready. When you take the section view of the bottle from the middle, then you can see the bottle is solid from the inside. It's not hollow. To make the bottle hollow from the inside, use the shell command, which allows us to create the hollow cavity with a specific thickness. Select the face or body of the bottle and enter the desired hole thickness value. Now if you take a section view of the bottle, you will see that it is hollow from inside. If you need to edit any sketch or change any parameters of the geometry, you can do so from the design history at the bottom. Right click on the sketch you want to edit and choose the edit sketch option. Let's modify the sketch of the cap by increasing the height of the outer portion and make it thinner. Once you finish the sketch and exit the sketch workspace, the shape will automatically be modified accordingly. Now let's create the wine glass using the same method. Start by creating a new component and name it wine glass. Create a sketch on the front plane and draw the half side shape of the glass using the sketch commands. Draw a center line from the middle of the glass image. Draw all the straight lines on the image and then use the fit point spline command to create the curves. Trim any unnecessary lines and make the curve tangent to the bottom line. Once again, use the fit point spline command to create the upper part of the glass. If we try to edit the spline shape by dragging a specific point, it won't allow us to modify it because of the applied tangent constraint earlier at the bottom line. So let's delete the tangent constraint to freely modify the spline as needed. Apply the tangent constraint again to ensure a smooth curve shape. You can edit the spline by clicking on multiple or single points and moving them as needed. Now that we have half side sketch of the glass is ready, we can activate the revolve command. As you can see, we have already selected the geometry before activating the revolve command. So it automatically takes the selected geometry as the profile. Just select the center line as the axis and our glass is ready. You can modify the shape of the glass by editing the sketch, and the shape will adjust accordingly based on the new sketch. Let's undo the modifications and use the shell command to make the glass hollow. Now let's fill the wine in the glass. Create a sketch on the front plane and hide the glass body. Unhide the sketch of the glass that we created earlier. We want to copy the path of the glass sketch to the current sketch, so we will use the project command. This will copy the outline of the glass sketch onto the current sketch. Apply an offset to the copied curve and close the curve by adding lines and arcs. And trim any unnecessary lines. Now we have the sketch for the wine is ready. Next, we will revolve the sketch around the same axis to create the 3D shape of the wine. Let's apply some materials to both the glass and the wine to make them look more realistic. And there you have it. Our wine bottle and glass are now created. For better visualization, you can change the display settings from visual style to shaded only. Now let's learn how to apply a label on the wine bottle. First go to the insert menu and select the decal. Choose an image from your computer that you want to use as the label. Select the face of the bottle where you want to apply the label. You can scale and pan the decal image to position it correctly on the bottle. The label appears too small. We can edit the label's body from the sketch. Let's increase the height of the rectangle and see if it fits better now. Repeat the same steps for the decal. However, it seems like we still need more height to make it perfect. Let's edit the sketch once again and increase the label's height. Apply the decal once more. You will notice that the decal has various functions such as scaling, moving, panning and flipping, just like a canvas window. As you can see, the label is now perfectly wrapped around the bottle. To make it more visually appealing, let's change the label color to the black. There you have it. The label is applied to the wine bottle, giving it a professional look. I hope you found this tutorial helpful in mastering the Revolve command in Fusion 360. Stay tuned for more exciting tutorials coming your way. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated.